the saturated market, spirits market, we're here to tell you why Twisted Sisters is truly unique.
How many of you all drink wine in the crowd? We do too. We drink it so much we started a wine brand called Twisted Sisters. I'm Ogechi.
And I'm Christy.
And we're Twisted Sisters. So with wine, a lot of times in this over $300 billion industry, a lot of people complain about headaches when they drink red wine. On top of that, how many of you have been out with friends, you bought a wine bottle, but then you forgot, I don't have anything to open it. How do you get into it? You break it and then drink it off the ground? We don't know. In addition to that, in this multi-billion-dollar industry, there is limited representation of both women and minorities.
Some of the solutions that we offer is our wine is vegan, single source, it has no additives, low tannins. So this alleviates the problems of headaches that you typically find in other red wines. Secondly, our bottles are twist caps. Are ready to go party in a bottle. So this problem helps reduce oxidation, which spoils the wine, and it tastes exactly how we intended it to taste. Lastly, we are minority, woman, and veteran owned. In the spirits market, we are less than 1% represented in this market. So we're breaking the barriers by being woman-owned and veteran-owned.
So our mission is really to change the narrative of wine. Currently, the majority of the wine purchasers are the baby boomers, about over 65. The younger crowd, they're starting to get into wine, but they're not drinking it as much. So we want to change the narrative and make people feel that you don't need to just drink wine at dinner time with a steak. You can day party, you can drink it at brunch, you can turn up wherever you want. So what we try to do is bring an experience of how do you look at wine differently. Currently, we do tastings all across Middle Tennessee, and what we created are craft cocktails to show that you can take wine and liquor and have a ready-to-go drink. So once again, I'm Ogechi, I'm the CEO.
I'm Christy, I'm the Chief Marketing Officer.
And our friend Shayla passed in 2020, but her estate is still part of the brand and she got to see it. If you want to get a bottle of Twisted Sisters, we're sold across Middle Tennessee, including the Nashville Airport, and we're starting funding to expand into Chattanooga, Knoxville, and Memphis.
Woo.
Where are you guys sourcing your wine from?
Lodi, California.
Okay, so is it sulfite-free, the wines? Because I know that a lot of wines these days, they're adding sulfur, and like, for example, my wife is very sensitive, gets really bad headaches. So just curious, it's coming from Lodi, is it truly, just make sure that you definitely, because you can get certificates that show that it is and whatnot, and so that kind of thing to better communicate that. I think on the bottle would be important if you guys don't have it. I don't know if you do.
Yeah, we don't currently have it on the back of the bottle, but that's what we've been working on.
Yeah.
Is saying, hey, how do we get the certifications to start adding that, especially even with the vegan side, because a lot of people don't realize the filtering does have animal products in wine.
And the only other thing I was going to say was, are you guys going to do other types, like a rosé or other different types of grape and different types of wines? Is it just one right now?
Yes, so
We have two actually. This
Okay.
is our bourbon barrel red blend, we have Moscato. So hopefully after that we can come out with more champagnes, rosés, and stuff like that.
And how much is the bottle?
$19.99.
And that's in this market? And
Yes.
That's it. Cool.
That's my question. So I've always understood that you had to have sulfites in the wine for preserving it. Is there an issue of preserving the wines without the sulfites in them?
So what they do is there's very low, so with the filtering proprietary method that our dealer has created, they ensure that it's very low. It's not at zero, but it's low so that it doesn't give you that headache. Like we literally, when we're at tastings, we tell people, if you drink this whole bottle at one time and get a headache, I'll give you your money back. Seriously.
My